The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game because he'll graft hard for his team, but he's capable of some very imaginative flicks and tricks. He's one to watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now the pass. Fernandez. Looks like a good ball through. Gomez. And it's Neymar. It's Luis Suarez! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Gomez. Messi passes it through. Lofted into the middle. Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Has a hit! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And already they're looking to run away with it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Luis Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Jimenez. Correa. Piqué. Gomez. And it's Luis Suarez. Keeps everyone guessing. Messi! Clears it out of harm's way. Chance to shoot. It's come loose. Sergio Busquets. Tries a through ball. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Away from immediate danger. Umtiti. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. The action is back on the way. Godin. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? They've managed to get it away. Augusto Fernandez. Gaitan. Neymar. And it's Digne. Sergio Busquets. Neymar is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
And out to safety. Neymar. Gomez. Looks to slip it through. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forward. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Juanfran. Gaitan. Floats one over. Atletico Madrid have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Aimed long and direct. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Juanfran. And it's Gaitan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gaitan cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting 1 or 2 others around him to give him a bit more support as well. Because at this moment, he's just been crowded out, and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Carrasco. Plays a clever pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Gomez pushes it out wide. Now it's Neymar. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Atletico Madrid have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely.
And that's that. Barcelona, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game, because he'll graft hard for his team, but he's capable of some very imaginative flicks and tricks. He's one to watch.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Aimed long and direct. Gomez dinks one in. Oh, that's clever. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Juan Fran. Throw it. Gaitan plotting from out on the right-hand side. Juanfran looking for options. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
He's dealt with that well. Busquets. Arda Turan. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gaitan. PK. Gomez. And it's Roberto. Gomez. That's gone a long way up and away. Arda Turan tries lifting it over. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Jimenez. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Looks to slip it through. Arda Turan. Roberto. Felipe. And there's the end of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Start of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Augusto Fernandez pumps it forwards. PK positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Griezmann tries to stroke it through. Arda Turan pumps it upfield. And it's Neymar. Played out to the right. Now it's Alcacer. Nicely controlled. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger. Jimenez. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Ferreira Carrasco. Godin. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gaitan really struggling to influence the game.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number one, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first. And I think they think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat. So I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea to combat that.
Now it's Alcacer. Gomez, out wide to the right. Sergio Busquets. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Alcacer. Alcacer! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Augusto Fernandez tries a through ball. Barcelona get it back again. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Tries a long pass towards the front. And that's it. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up at what they've got.
So before we go, many thanks